Thank you for taking the time to view this short video introducing the next generation of Datafile software, Datafile 2017. This exciting new version provides both our existing and new customers with a modern user interface and a host of new features. Existing customers will find the upgrade relatively straightforward, and all of their previous customizations and enhancements will be retained. As we progress through the demonstration, you will see how all of the core business processes have remained intact and familiar. This means that there is very little retraining required for existing Datafile users. If we log into the software, you'll see the differences immediately. There's a new modern look to the layout, and the version 6 toolbar has been replaced with a Microsoft Office style ribbon. The widely used ledger inquiry option is now permanently available in the top left-hand corner of the screen. Other quick access toolbar functions are now also more clearly labelled. For example, when accessing the discount matrix, there are less clicks to amend or view special customer pricing. It's now also easier to use the desktop databases for on-the-fly account maintenance. Another useful feature is the log of recently used actions, so you can go back to your last operation without having to go through the menu. Down the left-hand side we see the main module options, and towards the top left we see the options available within that module in a Windows Explorer type view. As we click through the menu, we have a landing page for each module showing the records. On each landing page we also have a configurable toolbar for quick actions. These new landing pages can be unique to each user and provide quick access to your key data, removing the need for basic reporting. There's also a new Find feature in all modules. By pressing Ctrl F, we can search records and, once located, perform a function such as an account update or account enquiry. We can filter data on a grid. For example, we could filter by a particular sales manager's accounts. Columns can be sorted. And there's a field chooser to select the data items relevant to an individual user. By right-clicking on any landing page, we can enable some powerful new tools. Where we have number values, we can total these and show a footer. If we use a filter on the grid, for example Sales Manager, you'll see the totals automatically recalculate. Filters which will be often used can be saved for future use. In this example, we've filtered all the current balances over £20,000. There is also a grouping function which enables us to drag and drop any field from the grid. Here we show customers grouped by salesperson along with their respective totals. We can also decide on the calculation type for each column total. Colour highlights can be applied to rows or specific data items based on business rules. Here we demonstrate how you can make an entire row red if the account is on stop. Another could be to underline the yearly turnover column for key accounts where the turnover exceeds £5,000. The grid can be quickly restored to its defaults if required. Some examples of how other module landing pages can be configured are as follows. In stock control, we've grouped items by category and we can see a stock value per category. We've also created a traffic light indicator against each stock record. Red indicates there is no physical stock. Amber shows that the physical stock is below the minimum stock holding which we've set. In sales order processing, we can see the grouping function to show orders by status, then by the date input. We've also created a highlight to show order values over £5,000. On each landing page, we can also have a simple 4-pane dashboard to show top 10's recent activity and system status. Let's now have a look at how we've improved the widely used Alt-L Ledger Enquiries feature. We have 4 pages of information we can store on customizable tabs. We've also extended the history feature from 12 periods to 36. That's 3 years access to sales, costs and demand for customers, suppliers and stock items. Alerts can be set against any database table in the system to trigger either an email or to record a note against a record when an event occurs. Some examples of email alerts can include sending an instant email alert when an account goes on stop or when an order due date changes. Using the on-stop example, you can see the flexibility and information available within the email message. When alerts are set to automatically update a notepad, we can look back at the history of events. For example, we can see an audit trail of how often an account exceeds their credit limit or goes on stop. Pick lists are interactive on-screen reports. While showing data, they allow further drill down and can be set to allow quick editing of fields. Pick lists can now display up to 20 data items along with optional colour coding based upon business rules. Here we show a quotes pick list which shows a list of outstanding quotes along with a chase date. We've applied a rule to show any customers that are marked as key accounts highlighted in green. We can also quickly edit a quotes timeline, prognosis and chase date. In addition to the pick lists available in the standard modules, there's now also a user-defined pick list option which can be based upon any database table. We now have the Today option in reports and pick lists, so by combining the two we can create lists such as the following: My Today's sales activities, today's customer deliveries and so on. There's now the option for real-time nominal update, so that whenever sales or purchase transactions are posted, the nominal ledger is updated there and then. This removes the need for a separate daily or monthly process. Ledgers are now continuously synchronized. Using the landing page functionality, we are able to show an up-to-date on-screen trial balance. In Datafile version 6, we have to process lines within an order processing document in groups of 10. This can be frustrating if, for example, the only change required is on the last line of the order. To speed up line processing on a document, we can now use a scroll bar to jump straight to the specific line and edit it if required. Other improvements to order processing documents include printing dunning messages. This allows a standard message to be printed on each document within that batch. Common uses include advising customers on changes to office hours or promoting a product range. When dealing with customer inquiries, they often ask on the availability of a stock item. If there is insufficient stock, then this new feature can show what action needs to be taken and advise on the potential availability date. In this example, the system suggests that we need to raise a new purchase order for the item today, and based upon lead times, the item will be in stock on a particular date. Datafile 2017 sees the release of our new contact management and CRM module. You can easily access your contacts from the ribbon at any time. The CRM module can be used for contacts relating to customers, suppliers, or any other general contacts. When we select a record, we can see the contact card. These screens can be customised to include any other fields required. We can also view the linked account or jump to any orders relating to the account that the contact is linked to. There's also the facility to log activities against a contact and set follow-up dates for use in the pick list. For example, we have the Today's Activities pick list. We also have some new Microsoft add-ins written for Datafile 2017. With Microsoft Excel, you'll see a Datafile Software Solutions tab. If a cell contains a reference to a record in Datafile, such as an account code, order number, stock code, etc., you can click on the relevant button on the ribbon and this will launch the ledger inquiry in the Datafile system. Used in conjunction with the Datafile real-time Excel dashboard, this provides a powerful two-way link between Datafile and Excel. We've introduced an option that will automatically log off a user after a set number of minutes if the system detects inactivity. This is useful on those occasions where a user might forget to log off at the end of a day or a session. That just about wraps up this short video introduction to Datafile 2017. Hopefully you've found it interesting and relevant. If you would like to see Datafile 2017 in more depth and how it can specifically work for your business, then please get in touch.